Did you know that with only 30% you could control 100% of an asset? That's amazing, and it's one of the things that I love about real estate, leverage. I mean, how many more things can really provide that? 30% down will give you 100% control over an asset? Hi, my name is Tayana and thank you for tuning in. So today we'll be going over exactly how much of this 30% is needed to control 100% of an asset. So for example, $30,000 is 30% of $100,000, and 30% of $1 million is $300,000. 30% of $10 million is $3 million. And the differences between those are clearly the asset size and value. So the revenue that can be generated from an asset that is 10 million versus an asset that is 100,000 is much different, especially because of economies of scale. Now, of course, there is a higher barrier to entry on an asset that costs $10 million than there is on an asset that costs $100,000. However, on these larger acquisitions, there are more and more partners being involved versus a $100,000 asset would most likely be a single family home or a one-unit apartment. The revenue that can be generated from those two assets are very different. What you can charge on one unit that costs $100,000 in a specific market is very limited compared to if you own $10 million worth of an asset, which, let's say, 100 units. So on a larger acquisition, you'll have more control over the NOI, which is the net operating income, the income minus the expenses, because you'll be able to control the income it generates through adding value to the asset and being able to charge more for rents. And because of economies of scale, you'll be able to provide services at a lower expense rate than you would for one unit. So last week we spoke about putting our earned income, which would be the 30%, into good debt, which would be the remainder of the 70%, because these assets provide a return on your money instead of using our earned income to pay for our expenses that doesn't provide any return for us at all. So how much do we need to save of earned income before we can start acquiring assets? Well, simply put, you need 30% of whatever the purchase price of the asset you're looking into is. So start saving with a purpose, because there is a way to end the cycle of using our earned income, the income generated from the exchange of time for money, into our bad debt, which is all the expenses that we really need. Thank you for watching, and I truly hope that with each video, I am able to help more and more people reach financial stability. Thank you.